Okay, there you go, folks. Once again, welcome to our webinar for tonight regarding NuGen Universe LLC updates with, of course, our one and only CEO and the owner of the NuGen Universe, Mr. Fazil M. Jabbar. And before we proceed, let me just give you some heads up or housekeeping rules. The first one, respect begets respect. All right. Let us always be mindful on what we post in our chat box. And then the webinars are meant for information on relevant topics. We will only answer predetermined questions that were sent to our email. So now, folks, our NuGen Universe family, let's all welcome our CEO, Mr. Fazil M. Jabbar, to give us the updates for the NuGen Universe. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Candice. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. And I hope everybody can hear me. You can hear me clearly, Candice? That's okay? Hello, Candice, are you there? Hello? Candice, can you hear me
Hello,
all right?
sir.
Can you hear me
Yes,
all
sir,
right?
I can. I
Okay,
can
all
hear
right,
you.
good, good. Okay, good. So I'll just go give a little rundown of what's happening presently. Our first update is the e-debit payment. It's integrated already, and we're probably going to be up and running there this week sometime. So you know, that's been there before, and now it's going to be stronger for us. So the e-debit is back. So please, you know, go ahead and use it, and you can buy some coins for other four coins that's there. The Blinks Pay integration has started. They have already been in contact with our Bank of America, and it's almost into a conclusion state. So that should be up and running very, very shortly, maybe even sometime this week. So you can certainly use that. And as I mentioned before, that's a wallet-based system where you can set up a wallet and you can link that wallet to your bank accounts, credit cards, and so forth. And it is a fantastic payment program. So please look at it, look at our website for the icons so you can go in and open your account when that's on board, which should be very shortly. Credit card integration, we're working on a few credit card integration. One of them I signed an agreement already with a credit card processor that whereby you can buy and trade in cryptocurrency on that credit card. I believe there are about 20 different cryptocurrencies on there. So that's a good one, and that should be onboarding very shortly. About 4 or 5 days ago, they start doing the onboarding, and hopefully again this week that'll be on. Transfer of coins, yes, that's still there. For the NuGen coin right now, you won't be able to transfer anymore because our migration to the dashboard has started already, and that'll be going. Hopefully by Monday we'll get that all to everyone's account and so forth. So things are certainly moving. So please bear with us. It's a little bit slow because of all this stuff that we're doing all at once, and we're trying to get as much as possible done so everyone will be at ease and continue with their company and their business. Next, Candice. KYC verification, we're almost there. Still, they have a few verification to be done, but as we said, you know, if you don't get your KYC verification done now, when you go on the exchange, you'll have to get it done. So there's some time to get that in, and if you don't, then we'll have to do it on the exchange. On process orders, I think we're almost pretty well caught up. Maybe Candice can give us a little update on that. Candice, can you give us an update on the on-process orders, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that. So we are still receiving some emails when it comes to the payment of their members. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. Once we already checked onto the payments of your members and they are valid during that time, definitely we will be giving the full 18 months staking contracts of those members, but it will going to happen during the exchange itself. So what would going to happen is that we are going to transfer the total number of coins that they should or they must have during those purchased All right. And then on the second one, we are also, there were some issues or concerns when it comes to the coin payments. There were members who actually made a payment, but then those payments were actually canceled time out. Wherein those members will definitely receive an email from the coin payment support. So all you need to do is to respond onto that email, because we receive a lot of emails or concerns or issues regarding that. So please do take note that if your order was actually canceled or timed out during paying on the under the coin payments method, so we will not be able to process those orders. But definitely, if those are bank wires and you do have the hash in there, okay, that can actually verify that you made the payment, we will definitely acknowledge those. All right. There you go, sir. Thank you. Go
Thank you,
ahead, sir.
Candice. Yes, and as Candice said, when you go in the exchange, then your coins will be updated, and that's where you want to be anyways. Airdrop contest, there's a contest going on right now whereby you can earn NuGen coin cryptocurrency. It's on Telegram. I believe it's on the other social media sites also. So please go in, read it, follow it, and try get some points, get some coins. Very impressive site. I like that one. Okay, so there's a big 50,000 token NuGen token reward, $40 and so forth. It's too much to go to right now, so please do read that. And it's one of our big one, and see if you can earn some coins as you go along with that.
hmm And then just to provide some information as well, sir. So this will gonna start today, all right, 22nd of July, and it will gonna end on the 23rd of September.
Mhm.
So only valid users will going to be rewarded, of course, and all fake accounts and bots will not get rewards. All entries will be audited manually by the end of the airdrop. Right. So, what is our referral program? So, the referral contest with the leaderboard, what you are going to do is you are just going to invite friends to win one of the following prizes. Our first place will gonna be, or we're gonna have 1,500 US dollars in NuGen tokens. So if our token is still $1, then you will be receiving that 1,500 US dollars, no matter what would be the amount of our token. The second place we're gonna have 1,000 US dollars, and then the third place we're gonna earn, or we're gonna win 750 US dollars in NuGen tokens. And not just that, we will gonna give 6,750 US dollars in NuGen tokens, which will be shared among top four, which has 50 referrals. The most important thing in there is that you get a reward only if your referrals have completed all the tasks. So we will be providing some information again when it comes to what are those tasks, okay? And then once we've done that, we will be posting them, or we will, before that would gonna happen, of course, you will have your training. So we are expecting actually that the migration of our coins and the launching of our coins will gonna happen soon. We do apologize regarding the delay, but it would take up until the 25th, up until Monday, before the migration will gonna be completed. There were already members who has completed already the transition or the migration of the coins, but we need to wait for the others as well. So if your question is that, do we still need to wait for the others who are not KYC verified? No, we are not going to wait for them. Okay, next. Let's have the next slide now. There you go. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. What I'd like to do at the moment here is, if there's we're finished with that one, I'd like to talk a little bit over our coins, the travel coin update. We are in process presently. We'd like to have our own travel agency to handle all of our travel arrangements, car rentals, hotels, and so forth for our members and outsiders too, who wants to make travel arrangements. I am presently working with an agency whereby we'll have our own travel agency, and that travel agency will be stationed in our corporate office in Ocala. So pretty soon we'll have an agency manned by a few staff there, and probably expand as we go along, because that's a huge industry, and we like to capitalize on that. So that's going pretty strong. Travel coins, get your travel coins. That I can see that be very, 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 very large coins as we go along. Our energy coin, just a little bit update on that. Our battery production is right now, we are trying to do a prototype with the new batteries that goes probably 2,000 kilometers. And it's going pretty good so far. I don't know when we'll have the prototype, but it certainly is being worked up right now. Oxygen coin, we're working with some government officials to use the oxygen coin technology to help clear the air. And that's going very well also. So all these coins that we have, there's something behind it, some kind of business that will be backing these coins. And we're going full force. A lot of work to be done. A lot of work is going on. So please bear with us, and you'll see the reward shortly. Next, please. Real estate coin. As I've mentioned before, our real estate coin is the next coin that we'll be launching on the exchange, and we're expecting right now probably the end of September, maybe mid-October. These launching are not precise. We are frustrated also, as you are, I'm sure. When we give a date, sometimes it doesn't materialize and people get a little bit upset, but please bear with us. There's so many things that has to be done with these launching and so forth. So much work has to be done that you cannot really predict the exact moment when you're going to launch or so forth. But certainly, when we say we're going to be launching and migrating to our dashboard and so forth, they are all being worked at, and it will happen. I'd like to go through a few of the real estate projects that we're presently involved in. There is a 3.5 acre parcel in a place called Rexdale, Ontario. These projects are in Canada. There's a proposal going on for 5 high-rise buildings consisted of about over 1,000 affordable housing. And for people who knows real estate in Toronto, it's pretty expensive, very expensive for first-time buyers and so forth. An average price there for a condominium could be like $575,000 to $650,000. I'm going on a low end on those 1,000 condominiums at $575,000 US. Projected revenue just for that project will be about $575 million. Now that project, that's one of the projects that it's backing your realty coin. And this is the reason why we're zeroing on a realty coin next to go on the exchange. Next, Candice, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's another project we have here again in Toronto. It's on Rivalda Avenue. Just a little bit specs on it, this legal description and so forth. We can move down, Candice. Okay. Yeah, this is a parcel. Yeah, this is a parcel being tapped for residential condos also. There's some restructuring going on and some replanning and so forth. We're expecting to build a 9-story building there consisting of 300 condominium units on that property. This project is selling for, the condominiums they're selling for about $750,000 each. And that project is a $225 million project. Here again, this is backing the realty coin. There's another project we have in a place called Belleville, Ontario. It's outside a suburb of Toronto. It's about an hour and a half east of Toronto. It's a 10-acre parcel. This one is a little bit different. We're working, can you move down, Candice, please? Next page. One more, please. Okay, yeah. This one here, we're planning on building, because this property is off the highway. If anyone knows Toronto, the major highway is the 401. And there are a lot of tractor trailers, a lot of trucks that goes up and down there. And coming into Toronto is a little bit difficult for these big trucks. So what they normally do is they come as far as they possibly can to close to Toronto and then unload their goods in a warehouse somewhere. Well, our intention is to build here a 30-unit industrial condo and also 6 large warehousing facilities. As I mentioned, it's a 10-acre parcel. And these condominiums will be selling for $575,000 each. That will be a revenue of $17.2 million project. However, on the warehousing facility side is 6 large warehousing facilities. These companies, they'll be renting that facilities to just unload their product and wait it for distribution to busy Toronto. It's probably a potentially $2 million annual revenue on that property alone. and that will be backing that realty coin. And this is a spec of the property. There will be six, seven buildings there altogether, and you can see them there, just a scale of it. Uh, and this is, yeah, this is Sam. Next project we have that we're working on presently is a place called Trenton. Trenton is known for the Air Force Base. Air Force Base of Trenton Air Force Base is not far from here. We have a piece of land there that we're presently looking at. Next slide, Candice, please. Next one. One more. One more. Okay. This site here, it's an affordable housing area where we're planning on probably having about 230 units. Of course, we're always looking for higher density. And this area here is outside of Toronto, about an hour again, hour and a quarter away from Toronto, east of Toronto. And housing is really needed there. I know of a building where for you to go and rent that building, you have to be on a waiting list for 3 years. So I'd like to capitalize on that area there by building a condominium unit that will help the local people there. And the property there, average price just for 2-bedroom condominiums will be about $399,000, $400,000. Here we'll have a revenue about $9 to $10 million on that project. That'll be backing our coin. I'll give you a little spec of that property will be developed. Okay, we have another project here in Toronto. This is downtown Toronto. It's called Dupont Street. This is a whole section of some properties that there. It's older area that the government of Ontario want to be developed, and we are going to be developing that to them. Around that area is a lot of development going on. Next page, Candice, please. One more. Okay, there, thanks. Okay, this is, as I mentioned, downtown Toronto. Because of the pandemic and so forth, a lot of people have been working from home. A lot of people have their office and they have their residence in one area. And this is what we are projecting to do on this property. And there's some additional land that we are in negotiating right now to acquire, whereby we'll have about 160 units residential and office space in that whole property. This is just a great project. It's downtown Toronto. If you buy and live there, you wouldn't have to really travel to your work, maybe just once in a while to your head office, and that's it, once a week or so forth. But the condominiums and residents, they're selling for $1.7 million each, which is, this project would be about $272 million project. Now, all these projects that I'm talking about, we have for pre-sale at least 50 to 60% of them already sold. So they're very viable, and real estate as in Toronto has gone up for by so many dollars. It's unbelievable what has happened here, and we intend to capitalize on this and to be backing our coin. There'll be more projects also coming along as we go along, but for now, these are the 5 that we're working on. I think that's a little bit on the real estate coin. Next, Candice. Yeah, this is a sample of the building. The buildings will be building there. We're planning on getting anywhere from 2 to 4 buildings, depends on the government, what they will allow us to do there and so forth. But this is a mock-up of what will be going there. It'd be a nice project, and it's downtown Toronto. There's a huge development across the street also. I think that's like 900 units or something that's being building there. So we're in the very best area. And that's what we have for real estate. So don't have much else yet. Maybe hopefully by next webinar, we'll have some more stuff concrete in terms of our payment platform and banks and so forth. Before we move on, I'll just mention a little bit our banks, our 2 banks, Neo Nugen banks. This is the 3rd approval I have from them, 1 more left, and before we're onboarding. And today I got an email on that. It's be very, very close before that comes on board. Same with the Cayman Island Bank. The attorney has seen the Cayman Island Authority all this week, and we're very, very close in getting all of that documentation to start those 2 banks. It wouldn't be very long from now. Next, Candice. Okay. Customer support. Go ahead, Candice.
All right, thank you, sir. So for our customer support, everybody, please Be it known that our official business hours is from Monday up until Sunday, and we will open, or we are actually open from 6 a.m. up until 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And as you can see on our screen, we do have our new customer support contact number. So this is the only phone number that we have at the moment. And then for the realty and the other coins, we will soon have other phone numbers as well. Because what we are planning actually is that we are going to set up one phone number for real estate coin, for travel coin, and then for even for the other coins, because we would like to address whatever concerns that we might have in the future for each of the coins before they are going to be launched. And even once they are already launched, we are looking forward that our company, okay, will gonna expand, and it will be known all throughout the universe. That's why just please do bear with us. At the beginning there would be a lot of rough times, okay, because this is new to everybody, and even to Sir Faisal, though he is already well versed when it comes to the trading, okay, when it comes to the trading market and all of those details. But to hold a company just like this and to give us this opportunity, it is very new to him. All right, there you go. Next, sir, let's now proceed, I believe, to our questions and answer. All right, first
Thank you.
question, sir.
Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Candice. That's why we have you there, and our other staff to help me, to support me as we go along. But we have a good blend of people, and we're moving along very strong. So please, not to
Mhm.
worry. You don't hear from us sometimes, but we're there. We're there working, day and night, and I mean day and night on these projects. Go
And
ahead,
yes,
Candice.
that is right. We do actually appreciate everybody giving us suggestions on how we can do this, how we can do that, especially those who are really well versed when it comes to running a cryptocurrency business. But there you go. We will not be able to make it, folks, if you will not be there to support us. If you will be the one who's actually one of those people who gonna pull us down, definitely we will not be going anywhere. So all we need to do is your support, cooperation, and understanding when it comes to all of these things. All right, so whatever will gonna happen, as I'm always telling people, in every problem that we might encounter, we will find a solution, because here on NuGen Universe, we are one family. Okay, so let's now have it.
Well
So much
said.
a sermon, Sir Basil. Okay,
Well,
first question. Do we get 6% month for 5 months and then 5% starting the 6 month? So the answer
um,
is the
no.
6% will release, yes, upon migrating to the new dashboard. On the seventh month, it will gonna be 5.22% onwards up until 18 months. Okay, next, what coins are scheduled to be on the exchange for us to trade? So definitely that would be the NuGen coin. And how many NuGen coins are circulating? It will be 4.2 billion coins. So next question, sir, you will be the one who's going to answer. I
Okay.
am living in New York, and I've noticed in the past that most cryptocurrency exchanges are not accessible to New York residents and to some other states in the USA. So I am wondering if New Yorkers will experience a similar issue when the new Gen exchange is launched.
I'm not quite sure if we will experience any difficulty or situation like that, but New York is a state where they really monitor cryptocurrencies and so forth. Having said that, if you look now at all the reporting that's out there, the United States government and other countries, and Canada is one that spearheaded this already. There will be rules and regulation in terms of monitoring and policing cryptocurrency. And that's what we're all waiting for. If you think cryptocurrency market is good now, it's fantastic, but it's not in there. There are not many institutional buyers. The institutional buyers cannot buy something that's really, if you want to say, it's not really legal. Although the cryptocurrency is quote unquote legal, but they're waiting for the government to sanction it. And all these little states, well, big states and little states, sometimes they don't do that until all the laws are on the books and so forth. And that's happening. That's forthcoming. If you think the Bitcoin prices and so far right now is high at 24,000, no, when these cryptocurrencies are on the books as laws in the United States, and some of them are in Canada already as laws, you will see the price of Bitcoins, if not going to go up to $300,000 for one Bitcoin. And that's good for our cryptocurrency because we're positioned where right now, because we're there at first, because we know what we're doing, because of experience, because we have excellent support in terms of our people in India, our programmers and all our advisors, we're in a position where our coins can excel and be a very, very high price. We're all waiting for regulations. We're all waiting for that. And as soon as that happens, it'll be great for the market. And then you'll see it in places like New York and other states will allow all form of buying and selling of cryptocurrencies.
Thank you so much, sir. What is the website for the Cayman Island Bank? Do we
Um,
have one?
Yes, we do have one, but I would like to. I never like to put the cart before the horse. Okay, so once that's done, once we have our documents in our hand here, which is all being approved, which is all being approved already, there will be a site on our official NuGen Universe webpage, and you'll have links there for Cayman Bank, Neo Nugen Bank, on all everything. So once you click on that, when we're ready, you'll see it. It'll be directing you to a site where you can open an account at the Cayman BMG Bank, and you can, do an application. You'll apply for your debit card and so forth. So it's forthcoming. It's all there. We have them, but what's the point in giving it to you because it's not up. It's up, but you would not be able to do anything with it yet. But it's forthcoming, and it wouldn't be long from now.
Mhm. Okay, for
Ah,
this one, sir, there you go. From
all
Mr.
right.
Nathan. We would
Okay.
love to acknowledge Mr. Bussy when it comes to this one because you know what, folks? He's
Yeah.
already 83 years old. There you go. But
Yeah.
he is very much willing to learn, right, Sir Fazel?
Excellent. Yeah, I love this one. And this is what I want to do. I want to help, many of the seniors and the people who haven't had a chance, an opportunity to get into cryptocurrency. This gentleman here, Mr. Nathan Busey, he is 83 years of age and he is investing in our NuGen coin. That's fantastic.
Hmm.
Congratulations, sir. I do honor you for that. Um,
Clap, clap for Mr. Bussy.
yeah, yes, I will clap for that. Thank you much. And there's so many seniors out there. Just
Hmm.
on a side note here, one of our next coins will be a senior coins. The seniors, over these years, they've saved their money and they're hoping that, when the time comes for them to retire in their no later years, they'll have some income from interest and so forth. Well, they cannot have that because interest rate is so low. And, these seniors are finding it very difficult to maintain their lifestyle, as they used to before they retired. Well, it's my intention that we'll have a coin that will help them along the way. And we've been talked to an organization already with an organization that have many, many, many seniors, and they're very open and positive with what we're doing, what we would like to do with that coin. And you have many Mr. Nathan Busey out there who wants to be and get some money, and we intend to help them. His question is about a two-factor authentication. Without reading all of this, the two-factor authentication, when you go to our dashboard, is very simple. It's an extra level of security. And what you have to do, first of all, is download your Google Authenticator on your cell phone. Once you download that on your cell phone, the site will be there, the app will be there. And what you do is you come back to the dashboard site and you just press that you want two-factor authentication. A window will come up and it will give you a little QR code. It's like, when you see these codes in the store on a product, you just press, you position your telephone, the screen of your telephone over that icon, that area there, the QR code, and you press a plus sign. There'll be a plus sign on your telephone. Just press the plus sign. And as soon as you press that, a camera will go off and it will take a picture of that QR code. Lo and behold, that's your authentication app that will be on your phone. And that phone code is a 6-digit code, all in numbers. It keeps changing every 30 seconds and you keep going. So whenever you are ready to log into your account, they'll ask you for a two-factor authentication security code, and you will go to your phone, look at it, and there will be a number, and it'll be a 6-digit number. You enter that number and you'll be in your app. So all the space, all the stuff you're seeing here is great, but don't let it be intimidating to you. It's very, very simple. You position your phone over that QR code, you press the plus sign on your phone, a picture will take a snapshot of your QR code, and that'll be in your phone. And then from there onwards, anytime you go and log into your account, it'll ask you for a two-factor authentication security code, and it'll be on your phone. So you enter those numbers, lo and behold, you'll be in your account. Congratulations again, sir. That's a good job.
All right, there you go. Next, let's have the new sets of questions. First, do we have a timeline for the release date, sir?
The release, I assuming you're talking the release of your coins. Well, if you will notice now, quite a few people have already, their coins have migrated already to that dashboard. I've got evidence of that today. Once your coins are migrated from our software to that dashboard, you'll see two figures there of your coin. One, which is a 6%, and that's released already for you to do whatever you want to do with it. However, you cannot trade it yet until you go on the exchange. When you're ready to go exchange, when we're ready, which will be very, very shortly to be going on the exchange, your 6% coins, you'll be transferring over to the exchange. And at that point, you can sell it, keep it, sell it, and do whatever you want with it. But that release date is immediately once you go on your dashboard, which will be anytime now, from now to Monday the 25th.
So, what is the minimum deposit to open an account on Neo Nugen and BMG Bank? I believe
Okay.
we've answered this, right, sir? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I think we've answered this before, but certainly I'll go over it again. Our Neo Nugen Bank is a United States bank, as I mentioned, it's licensed in 50 states in the US. All the rules and all the regulations are with the United States government, the banking committee, and so forth. There's really no minimum deposit, but if you have $100, that'd be good, because also you'll have a debit card on that account, and that debit card is up. You can use to, whatever amount of money you have in there. So if you have $100, that's all you can use, that debit card. If you have $1,000, that's all you can use. More money you have, the better it is. The BMG Bank, we would like to have $1,000 there because that's is an offshore bank, and it's a very, very good bank. $1,000 because you have a credit card, a debit card that has really no limit. Depends on how much money you have. The Neo Nugen debit card, even if you have $100,000 in that account, your limit of that debit card is only $20,000. Whereas the BMG Bank, if you have $100,000 in your account, your limit will be $100,000. So it's a very nice position to be in when you can use your debit card to make purchases anywhere in the world, and you don't have really a small limit. You have a high limit. That's the very, very good benefit of that card and that bank.
Mm-hmm. So, will they offer both a checking and savings?
The Neo Nugen Bank, United States, it's a regular bank. It's an online bank. We can have branches, and eventually I would like to have one branch, at our head office in Ocala, just to show we have an online bank, and for people that either want to walk in and make a deposit or withdrawal or so forth, that'll be there. Yes, you can have a checking and saving account there. That's not a problem. BMG Bank, it's more like a checking. Savings you probably eventually will have a saving account, but mainly from your checking, you can lock in your money into a term deposit where you get a high rate of return on a yearly basis. So really wouldn't need a saving account. You can just lock your money in for a long period of time, 1 year, minimum 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, and whatever. The longer the term, the more money you make on it. And by the way, I just want to mention all your accounts, all your deposits in BNG Bank are totally secured by an insurance policy, so you cannot lose anything.
All right, thank you. So, coin payments has been one of our payment options for crypto with all the coins. And now that they will no longer be doing business with the US residents, is there a plan in place to replace this?
Yeah, I think we answered it the last time, but however, that's fine. We do have a coin payment right now. In the one in the United States, of course, is no longer an option for United States residents, but in Canada, we do have one, and you can pay through that one. That's not a problem. I also signed an agreement last night, as I mentioned earlier, with a credit card that's exclusively will handle cryptocurrencies. and you'll be able to get that very soon, and you can process your payment through there. And it's all to do with a major cryptocurrency. So you'll be able to use that. It's onboarding presently.
Mhm. What is the expected time for Blinks Pay to be an option for payment, especially with coin payments going away for US residents?
Blinks Pay is fantastic. We are partners with them. You'll see our site pretty soon. It's being onboarding right now. You'll see that the name is NuGen Blinks Pay because we're partnered with them. We're allowed to use our name NuGen in front of it because we're a partner with them. This is a great opportunity to be Blinks Pay. The people on Blinks Pay are very, very, very professional, very nice people, and they love our company, what we're doing. That they really enjoy what they're seeing, and they'll be using our company. For example, they want to process all their payments worldwide, with our bank in the Cayman Island, and we'll be good. We'll get almost 50%, maybe not almost maybe 50% of all their takes. We'll have that as revenue that's backing our coin and so forth. Um, it's being onboarded right now. NuGen Blinks Pay is being onboarded. There have been talks already with Bank of America. We should probably have that anytime, maybe as early as this week. You'll see NuGen Blinks Pay up there, and please do. As soon as you see that icon is up there, go in and open your account. At the end of that account, you'll get a wallet address. That wallet address, you can be linking to your bank account anywhere in the world. You can link it to a credit card. You can link it to any form of payment you have. You can transfer money into that wallet. You can transfer money out of that wallet. It's a fantastic opportunity, and you can buy anything anywhere. NuGen Blinks Pay is honored, and also Blinks Pay without the NuGen in front of it. But with NuGen, we intend to go all over the world. We want our coin, as we said before, to be a global coin. We want our coin to be used by for people all over the world.
Next question, sir. First 6 months coins available, 6% monthly or 6% total for 6 months?
Yeah, the release date is 6% for one time for 6 months.
When will we be able to see what our coins are worth?
Once your coin goes in the exchange, it's live, and you will see exactly what the coins are worth, and that's is every day, every minute of the day. You'll see what's traded and what's not traded, and you'll see an ongoing price of your coin.
Will there be a tutorial on how to buy and sell and withdraw dollars for US and for us newbies?
Yes, of course. There'll be a tutorial there. On your dashboard, there'll be a tutorial for maneuvering the dashboard site, and also when you go in exchange, there'll be a tutorial there.
Mhm.
I've asked our developer already to see if they can put something simple, and they will do that. We probably might be posting a tutorial, on our social media site, Telegram, and so forth, so you can have a look at it. Yeah, we want to make sure you know how to do these things, and of course, there's always us in customer support and so forth that can help.
Is there a stock exchange symbol for Newton?
We are not called a stock exchange. We're calling a cryptocurrency exchange. And yes, we have our own cryptocurrency exchange called NuGen Exchange. And our symbol for NuGen coin is NuGen, Nugen. And that's quite unique in the industry. You have a coin, a cryptocurrency called NuGen, and the symbol is NuGen. That's just fantastic.
Thank you. So let's now proceed to the next question. Will we have the opportunity to stake our NuGen coins and receive a monthly payment from that activity? If yes, when and what will the monthly return be?
Yeah, unfortunately, NuGen Coin, there's no more staking available on that. That's passed already, I believe, at the end of June. That was the last staking. Right now, we're in a position where we're moving to our dashboard and to the exchange, where when you go in the exchange, you'll be able to sell your coin. First, the 6% immediately. And after 6 months, on the seventh month, you'll be getting 5.22% every month for the next 18 months. Staking is
Mhm.
over on that one.
But with the other coins, you can definitely take advantage of
Sure,
our
you could. Yes,
different
you could.
coins.
Yeah, and then the other coins, the staking will still be 0.35% daily. We intend, depends on the coin, it'll be 6 months, 7 months, 8 months staking. Depends when we're gonna be launching on the exchange. For example, we're working on the Realty coin now, which we expect to launch, as I mentioned before, September, mid-October. that'll be a 6 month staking. At the end of, let's say we launch end of October, for example, it's 3-4 months from now, you'll get the full 6 month as what has happened to NuGen Coin.
Okay, thank you, sir. So my 14-year-old has coins. We want to wait until she is 18 for her to have access to them. Are they safely stored now, and can these coins be staked? Do we have to place her coins in an adult's account for them to be on the exchange?
No, not really. Anybody can really have an account in the exchange. You will not be able to trade that coin. There'll be no staking on the coin in an exchange. The exchange, your coins will be there, and you'll see the value increase because the price of the coin will be increasing over the years. You take major corporations, for example, when they started doing business with their company, they started at such a price, and then they go up. You take any one of them. Uh, Thousands of dollars for each coin. So as time go by, your company gets bigger, your cryptocurrency, NuGen coin gets bigger, that price of that coin will be bigger. Whatever coin you have in your account will be times that price of that coin, and that's be the value of it. So there wouldn't be any more staking, just the value will be increasing.
Okay, my question is, when are we going on the exchange? Are we going to wait for the other 12,000 people that have not completed their KYC?
No, we're not going to be doing that. We have already decided we're going to the exchange whenever we're on the exchange, and these people, if they ever come to look at their account, they'll see it. It's on the exchange. They'll have to open an account. Of course, they'll be in the exchange and holding a reserve account. They'll have to open an account under their name on the exchange, and they'll have to go through a KYC process there. And that's going to be pretty, tough to do because we have our auditors there who's going to look at every detail, and they'll have to comply to it if they want to get their coins and do trading on it. So this is why it was imperative. We're preaching to everyone, please get your KYC done now. It's not as stringent as when you go in the exchange. You put, get your 2 pieces of ID and your account, you're pretty well okay. That's why we've been telling people, but when they go in exchange, they'll have to open an account and they'll have to do their KYC anyways.
So when the exchange is open, can I send coins directly to my Gambian adopted family for them to sell 100% of the coins I send and not be limited to 6%?
No, you're limited to 6% for the first month. Reason is we do not want all our coins to go when it goes in the exchange. Everybody sell at the same time. If they sell, it wouldn't be good because the price will come down. You don't want to dumping all your coins, and this is why we're controlling it because we know our coins are very valuable and it'll be more valuable as time go by. You do not want for people to sell all these coins and then your price go down. How would you like to buy a coin at 88 cents and it goes down to 20 cents? No, that's not going to happen. We're not going to allow that to happen. We want you to buy your coins when you bought your coins at 88 cents. We want to, after 1 week, for it to go to $3 a coin. That makes us happy, and that's what's going to happen. And by limiting these percentages, 6% release for 6 months, that would be, a surety that your coins will go up in value. And you're not going to be losing anything really. You'll be gaining because within 6 months, you will get, on the 7 months, you get your 5.22%, and your coin price might be $8 a coin, $9, $10. So you haven't lost anything. You're gaining. It's just holding in a holding pattern until the price goes up.
Mm-hmm. And so, my understanding is that the 6% will be in our wallet on Friday. Can we expect then the 5% monthly to begin next month?
No, as I keep saying, the 6% will be released to you as soon as we launch to the exchange. Well, you'll see it now on your dashboard. That's the amount, the 6% there that's available to be going on your exchange. But you would not get that monthly until 6 months henceforth in the future. On the 7th month, you'll start getting 5.22% monthly every month after that for the next 18 months.
So when can we purchase other coins? Where do we follow the coins?
You can purchase other coins now. You've been able to purchase it for months now. It's there. So
Mm-hmm.
you go on to your NuGen Universe site and there are icons there. You can click on it and you can buy your coins.
And what are the chances we will find buyers for our coins with many offers to sell?
This is what our market makers, liquidity provider, and so forth. This is a big formula. This is why you have an indication on our social media how many people are on there. All these things, and also our advertising campaign where we have our coins in the sight of 395 million people. The more exposure you have, the more people will be coming in to buy your coins. And you cannot say how many people come, but a lot of people will come and buy your coins. People like to see a good thing, a good coin that's backed by something. And we are backed by many, many things. How many cryptocurrency do you see out there that backed by two banks? None, none of them. Our crypto NuGen coin is backed by two banks. And not only our NuGen coin, all our coins are interrelated. All of them are collateralizing the other one. Our coins are there and they're all backed by these NuGen, on these NuGen, Neo Nugen Bank, the Cayman Bank, the Metaverse. All the revenue will be backing all these coins. So these coins are not going to be standing alone. These coins are NuGen family coins, and it'll be back. We're not going to allow to see these coins go to zero or down. We're going to just make sure they all go up, and that's good benefit for everybody.
And I was told that if we can change NuGen for say Bitcoin, we could
Yep.
then transfer Bitcoins to ShakePay and from there to a bank account.
Yes.
Is that correct? And could the same be done with Blinks?
Yeah, that's correct. We will have a peer-to-peer transfer where you can eventually you can exchange a NuGen coin as they get more popular, with Bitcoin and NuGen to Ethereum, Ripple, and so forth, and vice versa. That's going to happen as time go by. Not immediately, but it will happen. Also, we're going to have your NuGen coin and a realty coin and all that sort of stuff that's on the exchange. We'll be linking that to our cryptocurrency debit card. So you can have those currency on that debit card or credit card, credit and debit card, both of them. So you can use these and use them for payment anywhere you go.
Thank you, sir. So when purchasing any of the other coins, which email address do we send a copy of our transaction or hash ID to? As an example, if I purchase realty coins, are we using support@nugencoin.com or support@nugenrealtycoin.com? What is the turnaround time for getting purchases posted after purchase?
Yeah, you want to answer that, Candice?
Yeah, sure, sir. So here's the thing, folks. Either way, you can actually send all the payment transactions or the proof of payments that you have, okay? Whenever we are going to receive the payments, definitely that would be the time that we could actually complete your order. So do not worry, guys. If in any case, let's take for example, I made a purchase on the 20th of this month, and my payment was not yet updated, or my order was not completed yet on my account. What would gonna happen then is that whatever stakings you missed on that date, okay, we are still going to compute it with the amount that you purchased the coin. So if that's the 20th, we are going to give you the 20th payment or the stakings already when it comes to your orders. So no matter if we are going to have the delays when it comes to the updating of your orders or the completion of your orders, we will still give you the total amount of the stakings from the date that you purchase. It's just that what we are requesting to everybody, please do not make a payment, or please, if you are going to do a bank wire, make sure the first thing that you are going to do is to have an order number. Do not go to the bank without an order number. Do not place the order onto our P2P or payment or crypto payment without the order number, because that would be the acknowledgement form that would be the certification that you actually place the order by that date and time. Okay, so that's the only thing we are requesting to our members, because what's going on, they are just going to make a payment under the coin payments, especially on the P2P, the peer-to-peer payment, and then they will give us a call. Okay, Candice, I made a payment like this and like that. I do have the transaction hash and the ID in here. So we really do not know when was that payment made, right? So in order us for us to check and make everything easy for our customer support as well, please do make sure you have your order ID number with you. Okay, because we will never know. Yes, we can actually guarantee or give you the date that when you purchase this on the 15th or on the 14th, but still, um, we are not those who can actually think on when did you make the payment, So we are not guessers. We can't make any guess when did you make your purchase. Okay, so what we are just asking you guys is your order number, please. There you go. Next, sir. And okay, let me just have. I do not have a passport, and it doesn't seem that they are that easy to obtain. Will the Cayman Island Bank accept a driver's license for the KYC, sir?
Yes, yes, they would. Yeah, any form of government ID. Yes, they'll accept that.
If not, are there other things like a birth certificate, military picture ID that would be accepted?
I
So,
believe, yeah,
mhm,
yeah, we have to confirm to the anti-money laundering, act and so forth. But I'm sure we can accommodate them. Look, it's just to make sure we know who we're dealing with. That's what the KYC is all about. Know your client.
mhm.
In this time, in this world now, you have to be careful. There's so many restrictions and sanctions in different countries in the world. Cannot deal with people from this country and that country and so forth, and we don't want to be shut down because we're dealing with the wrong people. So we have to have some sort of solid government ID, especially with a picture ID, to know who we're dealing with. If not, I'm sorry, we wouldn't be able to open an account for them. But drivers, a passport shouldn't be that difficult to obtain. I know it's probably a little bit costly, but it might be worthwhile to have your passport.
Could you give me some information about the battery that is developed as one of the technologies that packs up the energy coin?
Um, I would not be able to give you that because right now is a secret. We don't want to divulge too much information on it. But anyways, there's prototypes being built presently that we would like to present to the major producer manufacturers of cars, EV cars. Um, Once that's up and running, then fine, we'll probably go into joint venture with them. Or hey, they want to buy our technology, that's fine. That's what we're looking for. Buy our technology, give us a royalty on each battery that you produce, and more importantly, use our coin or energy coin as a form on your payment platform, and that'll be good for energy coin. If you notice, whatever I do, whatever movement I make for with our coins, I want to have something that will benefit our coin and benefit our members that own those coins. So it's perpetual. It's going to go in the future. Whatever we do now, I want our coins to be there for a long, long time and just increase in prices because of all the stuff that we're attaching to it.
Mhm. So, is it true that it recharges in minutes and has a range of 1,000 miles per charge?
It does not recharge. It's a canister that you open and you put a little tube in there, and some chemical reaction interact with whatever is happening in there. I don't know. I'm not a technical person, but a scientist explain it in such simple form where you buy a six pack, let's say a 7-Eleven store, which will be available there. And you're going in your journey, you just open between your drivers, the two front driver seats, a canister there, and you put a little pen like uh, vial in there, and you just close the canister, and some chemical reaction started, and immediately your gauge will go up to 2,000 miles and charge, not 1,000. Our range will get up to 2,000 miles, and you do not have to recharge that because once the charge, once the range is finished, 2,000 miles or 1,800, 1,900, you want to change it. By the way, that canister that's going in there is biodegradable, is eco-friendly, so it's not going to harm the environment or anything. You just put another one in. You put another one in, you get another 2,000-mile charge, and you go on from there. Um,
Mhm.
the technology, I cannot explain it. I don't really want to because we don't want to give scientists a little know-how of what we're doing. They pick up on these things and they can develop their own. And the intention is for us to sell our technology or go in production with it and sell our batteries to these EV manufacturers, and that will give value to your coin. So we're not going to be recharging these batteries. No, it's just going to be removing a canister or use one and put another one in, and you're ready to go.
Okay, there you go. So when it comes to the other questions that we have in here, so this is on the technical part of the energy coin. Okay, so once we already have the full details and we can actually divulge onto the information when it comes to this, definitely we will be able to answer. We might be able to answer these other questions. All right.
Yes, that's right.
So there, let's see. Next. Okay, so sir, that would be the end of our question and
Ah,
answer for tonight. All right,
good.
so as I'm always telling everybody, success has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It's what you do for the others. And also, sir, I would just like to acknowledge as well our very active members on the chat. They were so, especially special mention to Kathy, Miss Kathy Keane, Mr. Ryan Charles, and even to Scott. They are so very accommodating when it comes to the questions of our members in here. We do have a customer support on our chat box. How about that?
Oh,
So
great.
thank you. Thank you so much, Sir Brian and Miss Kathy, for all you do. Thank you so much. So, sir, do you have few more messages for tonight before we end
Um,
up?
sure, I'll just mention our coin, our NuGen coin. It's moving presently, it's migrating. Had a little bit hiccup because there's so many members, so many coins we have that has to go and exchange all at once. We got a little bit delayed, but that's okay. It's being worked at, slowly but surely, and we hope and expect by Monday, latest Monday, that all of these will be migrating to your dashboard in your account. Now you probably have to open, and I'm pretty sure you have to open your account and reset your password. And you should reset your password. And you should have a two-factor authentication, because in this day of the world, people steal, a lot of money, a lot of cryptos from people without even them knowing that can happen to them. It'll happen to them. So please be safe. Uh, Change your password and make it long enough. You don't have to remember your password. Just write it down somewhere. And please don't keep it with your other documents. Keep it away from where you need it from, so people can get access to it. But your coins are moving. Pretty soon it'll be going in the exchange, and everything seems right now that is pretty good with the Bitcoin. We always gauge with Bitcoin what Bitcoin is doing, and we see some movement in Bitcoin. The volume is going up. The capitalization is up also. So it's going the right direction, and we've planned it this way. So pretty soon your coins will go up, and when your coins are starting to trade, you start probably, 180, $2, $3, maybe $4 a coin. So just hang in there, please. I know it takes a long time and everybody's frustrated with us, but we don't mean to, it's not our intention to get you all frustrated. We're frustrated for not, ready to start trading. We're ready to start trading, but we have to be careful. It's all to do with timing. And in the investment field, as I mentioned in Telegram, it's about patience. I know a lot of you have started with a coin a long time and you want to make some money. Well, you will, but you don't want to go make money and your price of your coins go down. We can launch tomorrow and don't know what the price will be. We'll rather wait and do it properly. So when we launch our coin on the exchange, the coin value will be going up for weeks and weeks and weeks, and that'll be beneficial to everybody. So please be patient with us. We don't sleep, really. We work pretty hard all the time. Candice, she works about 16 hours a day. She wouldn't tell you that, but I know she's an amazing person in our infrastructure. She works quite hard. Just get an hour sleep here and there, and I do too. And most of our members, they do that for most of our staff, for our members. So please be patient with us, and it'll all be happening
Mhm.
very soon. Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
joining us again.
Oh, one more thing, sir. Yeah, if you are receiving actually an email coming from relay@nugencoin.com, yes, this is coming from us, folks. Okay, it is a legit email from us, from our news site. Okay, because we need to make sure that your password were actually secured. Okay, so again, the only email that you do have in there would be relay@nugencoin.com. Thank you so much, everyone. Sir Faisal?
Thank you very much for coming, and we hope to see you again soon.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much, everyone, and hope to see you next week on our next webinar. And I'll make sure that on that webinar, everybody will kind of be on board. Okay, but for today, we do have 1,100 attendees for
Oh,
tonight.
great.
Thank you,
Okay.
and God bless us all. Bye bye
Thank
for
you very much.
now.
Bye bye.